Alright, so yeah, the other characters in the whole Watcher wave is. I'm just gonna go through them all. We have Star Lord T'Challa, aka Black Panther Star Lord. We have Zombie Captain America. We have Captain Carter. We have Doctor Strange Spider Man. I think it's Doctor Strange Spider Man. We have Doctor Strange, Loki, and Nebula. And then obviously we have the Build a Figure Watcher. And I'm just gonna say it right now, I'm pretty sure we can count Hydra Stomper as part of that wave, right? I, I think a lot of people would agree with me when I say that. I think. But the next character they have, they've been going with this whole Nebula style for Walgreens and the EB Games, for the whole HasLab Galactus. Another thing I'm going to be talking about in the next clip. But they just released Binary. They just gave us the whole entire thing. Not too familiar with Binary, like at all. But they did release earlier this year Silver Surfer, and they also revealed, who was it? Quasar and I don't remember the other one, but I'm pretty sure it was just Silver Surfer, Quasar, and then there was one more. I forgot them though. It does matter, but not right now. Anyway, yeah, we got Binary to go with it. I think this might be the first Binary. Not totally sure, but as you can see, she has like that weird fire hair going on. She has these power effects, and the color scheme for her suit is all right. I mean, I'm not trying to be like saying I don't like the girl superheroes, but I personally do not like the female figures because they're just too skinny, and I don't think they stand very well compared to the male figures because the male figures have more bulk and everything. Not saying that I wouldn't get female figures. If I have to out of the wave, I will. Like the whole Captain Carter, I'm fine with getting them if I need them, but if I could just pass up on them, like the Lady Deathstrike I have up there, I got her and she's posed on my shelf. It's fine, but I'm just not a personal fan of the female figures. So I might pick this up if I do get Galactus. Chances are I would probably go for Silver Surfer before I go for Binary. Alright, let's get into it. Galactus. Oh my gosh. So people have been waiting for this. I have to. There's also a Sentinel. They're both around the same height. I think the Sentinel would be smaller than Galactus. That would make sense. The Sentinel is big, but Galactus can be the size of a planet, and I don't think Sentinels can also get bigger than a skyscraper. Galactus has been seen in many sizes. Size of a planet, like Hasbro Pulse said, size of a planet, size of a skyscraper, size of just a large house. But I think Sentinels are just up to a large house. But this Sentinel looks pretty dang cool. It has a lot of, I think it has a light feature, and same with Galactus. I'm pretty sure it has light features on him. But Galactus is 32 inches tall, and I don't know if this is correct or not, but I think the Sentinel is around 25 inches. Either way, these both from HasLab look awesome, amazing, especially the Galactus. Although the whole Galactus rides up to the certain amount of number is moving slower than I think they were anticipating. It's moving quite slow, actually. My light died. It doesn't matter anymore. But it is moving pretty slow. I mean, you have to put $300 in it if you want to get it as soon as it, like before it comes out. It's kind of like a pre-order, except a pre-order because it has a certain time limit. So basically, I would hope you get refunded if it doesn't make it to the right. If it doesn't make it to the goal, I think they just cancel it and you get your money back. Hopefully, I mean it's $300 for an action figure. That is a lot, but it is 32 inches, and it would be really cool to have. I mean, I missed out on the Toy Biz Marvel Legends, and you could say like, oh, well, you could just go online and get the Toy Biz Galactus. The problem is that was a Build-A-Figure from Toy Biz. Those things just mean expensive. when you hear that, unless it's like a terrible Build-A-Figure, which is pretty hard from had Toy Biz, not Hasbro, Toy Biz. That this thing, I need a new tripod. This will not stop shaking. Yeah, I missed out on making that whole entire thing. That was anyway. Yeah, there you go. HasLab Galactus should be coming out hopefully soon. Hopefully it reaches its goal. I think the goal is 15,000. We might be close to there after today's live stream. Not sure, but yeah, let's get to the next clip. Oh, and the HasLab Sentinel. All right, and then we also have the this is pretty cool. So when the first wave for when Spider-Man Homecoming came out, they had a wave to go with it. Obviously, you from Marvel, Hasbro usually does that. They put out a wave with the upcoming movie. They did it with Into the Spider-Verse. They did it with Homecoming, and they did it with Far From Home. They did it with Winter Soldier. They did it with Civil War, etc., etc. But for the Build-A-Figure for that wave, it was kind of like what we got with the Disney Plus wave, the Falcon wings, the flight set. I don't personally think that is a smart idea. Just put the wings in the friggin' box if you have to. Just make that character not come with the Build-A-Figure part. Make the Build-A-Figure another character. Like, honestly, I would have been fine with a member of the group. I don't remember the name off the top of my head because it's been quite a couple months since I finished Falcon and the Winter Soldier, but make one of the guys from that group to Build-A-Figure like you did with Okoye from the Black Panther Build-A-Figure wave. That would make more sense other than wings. Just make him like a deluxe set like they're doing with Hydra Stomper, and he doesn't come with a Build-A-Figure part, but yeah. So they're coming out with the re-release of the Vulture because they didn't have much time to do it for the movie being released. They needed to release it. They didn't have much time. So now they're getting more time and they're making it a big deluxe Spider-Man Homecoming Vulture with the wings and everything. And I think it looks pretty cool. Here it is. I think it looks really, really cool. Actually, it would be a really cool figure to have. I was fine with Michael Keaton as the Vulture. I don't think they really did it right, but you know, the MCU always has to switch things up, like making the Taskmaster a girl. Why? Never mind, there's a Black Widow movie. What am I talking about? Come on, what am I talking? Doesn't matter. Yeah, they have to switch things up. They're not going to make it like an actual old man who got powers. His powers were wings, like in the comics. You know, not everything is exactly like the comics in the MCU, so I get it. They had to switch it up. And they didn't do it right. I mean, at least they got an old man. I mean, it's better than having like a 30-year-old man playing it. But no, we got like a 60, 70-year-old man playing him, which seems pretty notable. But yeah, let's get into the next clip. So for this one, they brought out the retro way for the whole retro card thing, the Tigra, and this was already like suggested and everything. There's already been hints of it coming out, but they fully have the pictures for it, and here it is. They put it up for the Hasbro live today, obviously put it up, and it looks really, really good. Again, I'm probably not going to get this because I'm not too familiar with Tigra. And again, I don't really care for the girl figures unless I need them in a wave. Get what I'm saying? I just don't think the female figures are made as well as the male figures are. I already said this doesn't matter. Unless they're to build a figure like a Koye. I still don't get that. Why is... I'm getting off track. Yeah, we have the Tigra. She looks pretty good, but I don't really know Tigra. I mean, if it was Cheetah from DC, yeah, I would know her. I feel like this is Marvel's answer to Tigra. Or maybe Tigra came out before Cheetah, but I don't think so. Probably not. Marvel and DC are known for copying off of one another. So, maybe, but yeah, here's Tigra. she looks alright. If you do like Tigra and you like female figures, Tigra's for you. They have Tigra. And I think she's one of the other characters that's also going up for pre-order tomorrow. And also, the Vulture is coming out later this year, and it's going to be a Target exclusive. Yeah, like the Red Hulk. It's a big deluxe box set, but sadly it was just Target exclusive because it's red. Probably. Let's get into the next clip. Alright, I think this is going to be the last clip for the first episode of the Comic-Cahsti. It's supposed to sound like Comic-Cahsti. Alright, Comic-Cahsti. Comic-Cahsti. Get it? It's a bad pun. It really is. But, I mean, that's all I could think of in the time. So it stuck to me. And now this is it. So, yeah. This one is for Mezco. So I was going around, and I already knew that there was a bunch of different, there was a bunch of different teasers about this character because they already have a Gotham by Gaslight Batman, which is a comic series. I personally didn't read it. I don't really like reading the newer comics unless it's certain X-Men or even some new Avengers comics. I just don't really like the new modern comics. I think they get really friggin' weird sometimes, especially Marvel. You would think DC, but no, especially Marvel. Especially Marvel. I mean, you had Aunt May poisoning the chameleon, I think, with cookies. What the frig? That's more of a DC thing, and DC has some weird things going on too. Although they've always had weird things going on. I mean, they have a character named Polka Dot Man, and Calendar Man, and Condiment King. Never mind. DC back then was weirder than ever, actually. Anyway, yeah. On Mezco, I checked it out yesterday, and Gotham by Gaslight Joker came out. It's $100. Wow, ain't that a lot for less accessories than the House of the Golden Skull Ninja, which has more accessories but is cheaper. Someone please tell me why it's cheaper. It has more that comes with it, so I don't get why it's cheaper. But yeah, they have a Gotham by Gaslight Joker. This just looks like a blatant ripoff of The Man Who Laughs, but that's actually what Joker. Let me turn that off. But that's what Joker's based off of, the Man Who Laughed from 1928, and you can really see it sometimes in the comics too, with him smiling. And then you go back and look at The Man Who Laughs, and you're like, oh my gosh, it's Joker. But before Joker, get what I'm saying? Probably not. Probably yes. Actually, I don't know why you wouldn't. But yeah, they came out with the Gotham by Gaslight Joker. I think it looks cool and stuff, but I'm not spending $100 on a 1/12 scale figure. 85 is kind of pushing the limit too much, but 100 just goes overboard by $15. But why pay $15 more for something that comes with less accessories? Is it because it comes with more cloth accessories? Probably. I mean, cloth would be pretty expensive to make in tiny little forms with really, really nice stitching and paint detail and stuff. Not saying that I'll never get Mezcos, because I probably will. Definitely probably will, right? Because the Slugfest pop-up shop is up right now, and they have some really cool things, like the House of the Golden Skull Ninja, and the Baron Ben's Disruptor. You know, they have some really cool things. But $100 for a Joker with cloth. Just go to eBay and get a custom cloth and put it on your DC Multiverse Joker, which is a peg warmer at Target, by the way. Well, my Target, I don't know about yours. But yeah. I also forgot one more clip to go over. Okay, so there was the Mezco, and it was all Marvel until these last, that's four, until these last two. So I had the Mezco Gotham by Gaslight Joker, and I have now the Mayfex Cyborg Superman. This thing looks awesome, right? I have this Superman right here by DC Multiverse, and I don't even know what he's trying to do right there. Bow or something? I don't know. It's the Red Sun Superman. I really do like Red Sun Superman, especially the movie. A lot of people didn't like the movie who liked the comics, but I like the comics and I like the movie. I was really excited to see this figure, and then I got him, and I was like, oh, okay, that's alright. Then I realized that I think I like movies and comics Superman more than figure Superman. Um, so that was a big wake up call for DC Multiverse for me. A lot of people just collect DC Multiverse, not Marvel Legends, but there's actually a lot of articulation from McFarlane Toys on this character. The other night, I actually just went back. Wow. The other night, I just actually went back and returned my Injustice 2 Flash from DC Multiverse. I was gonna do a video on it, but then I got him and I opened it. I was like, I'm not really too impressed. And then I kept looking at Flash. I swear, I was sitting there for like 30 minutes looking at him on my bed right there. Just like this. I don't want him. I realized I didn't like the paint. Nothing. I like the Flash, but I just didn't like that. But yeah, we have a Mayfex Cyborg Superman. I love the Reign of the Superman series. You know, right after Superman dies from Doomsday, and then we have all the bunch of different we have the animated movie for it. I love it. Cyborg Superman is definitely one of my favorite variants for Superman, besides Red Sun Superman. Yeah, this looks absolutely amazing. It looks like McFarlane Toys times 10. Not saying that McFarlane Toys doesn't make bad figures. I have a bunch of Spawn, but that's when he didn't care about articulation much. But now he does, right? Because, I mean, he's going up against Marvel. So he has to. Or Hasbro. So, I'm not saying I don't like all DC Multiverse. I think I'm leaning more towards their newer movie figures. Meaning the Suicide Squad figures. Yeah, that's another clip. These are 2 and 2. I don't have much time left. I have a time limit, apparently. But yeah, this new movie Suicide Squad figures, and the Build-A-Figure is King Shark. But if you don't want to go out and spend all the money on getting all those figures and getting King Shark and everything, you can actually just go on Walmart and order King Shark. But he's out of order. So you have to remember that. He's out of order right now. And he was like, what, $40, I think. So it is probably, I think, personally better to get all of the figures and then build King Shark. But yeah. So this whole thing was cool. When we first got it, it was just a half picture of his chest sitting right there, and it said Superman on the bottom, and I think it had Mayfex's logo and everything, but yet they posted that on Instagram. And then I was like, oh, well, I could do something on this, because I think I had my channel by then. I'm not sure. I was trying to start out stuff. I was like, oh, well, maybe I could do a video on this. Then it was like, nah, I'll wait for another video. Another photo. I think a lot of people were doing this too. Then they came out with another photo where it was a bunch of different poses for him and everything. I was like, okay, so now I have 2 photos to work with. Maybe we can make it 4. We only got 3 or so, I think. There might be more now, but I'm pretty sure we only got 3 or so. So now I'm putting it in the first podcast. Yeah, it does look really cool. You can go out and pre-order it right now on Big Bad Toy Store. It looks really, really good. I think I might even get it, even though it is above $100. Again, pushing it, but it does come with, I think, a full cloth bendy wire cape and accessories like a gun and other changeable hands and everything. I mean, for $100, I would hope it would come with that type of stuff, right? I mean, I can understand why Galactus is so much. He's 32 inches. That's almost, I think that's like around over a foot, right? That's definitely over a foot tall, right? I mean, Galactus can literally be my baby. I can literally carry Galactus around as my baby, right? He would be that size. But, yeah. Mayfix Superman, let's go. So, stuff is happening for DC. Oh! And another thing. decent multiverse. Another thing I actually might get from multiverse, not only just the Suicide Squad figures, they showed us a photo of a reverse Flash, and not the Injustice 2 Kester, ketchup and mustard looking reverse Flash. I did not like that figure at all. I don't think it looks good at all, appealing at all. They're coming out with a classic comic looking reverse Flash, and this thing looks awesome. It looks exactly like off of the comics. And hopefully this means that they're going to bring out, I think they already have, but I'm not sure, a classic comic Flash. Not the movie or not the game. Please do that if you haven't. But yeah, looks really cool. A lot of cool updates for figures that I'm pretty excited for. Tomorrow I might even do a live while I pre-order the Hydra Stomper, or during that everything when it comes out. Again, remember this, it's 1 p.m. tomorrow Eastern time. I'm pretty sure Eastern time. Yeah. So make sure you have an alarm if you're trying to order this stuff. I think my friends might be trying to order it. Not exactly sure, but yeah. Make sure you guys are ready for it, because I am ready for this Hydra Stomper. This thing looks awesome. And I might even be ready for the wave. Probably not going to get that. Probably just going to get Hydra Stomper. Maybe I just might get individual characters out of the wave, like I said. But yeah, also really, really excited. Also, right now, Mezco Joker is, I think, still just a buy. You don't have to order him. I mean, you don't have to join the wait list. But yeah, wait list on Mezco is a long, long, long time. I saw this comment for the Baron Benz Disruptor, and I was like, how long have you been on the wait list? On this guy who said, I'm on the wait list still. And I was like, how long have you been on the wait list? And I messaged him last night, and he messaged that one thing 4 months ago. And he messaged back, he's like, I still am actually on the wait list. And he was saying that he might cancel his thing and get his money back. Because you have to spend $95 for that Baron Benz to get on the wait list. So you have to spend money to get on the wait list, and then when it ships, you have to pay for shipping too. That's a bit stupid. What if no one ever cancels? What if you never get your chance on the wait list? That's just basically like throwing $95 up in the air. Whoever catches it, catches it. Chances are it's going to be Mezco in its wait list. Right? But yeah. So this is the end of the first podcast. If you guys liked it, make sure to comment and make sure to subscribe and everything. I love doing these videos. I love, showing off all the figures and everything. And this whole entire channel is actually meant not to just show like, oh, well, I have all these toys, I'm going to pose them and everything. I don't really have all this enough stuff to compare them to, but it's basically just recording me starting out on this new channel, right? I mean, now I'm really getting into it. Tomorrow I'm even going and pre-ordering something at 1 p.m. But yeah, I really like doing this, so it really helps if you guys subscribe, and if you guys like the videos. I also have my Instagram. I will put that down in the description of this video, so make sure to go subscribe, follow me on Instagram, do whatever. Hope you guys enjoy, and I'll see you all later. Hey guys, I was just sitting here editing the Comic-Cahsti, and I realized that I forgot to mention that Hasbro also just released today the hand army building figure, a normal box. They usually come in. Here's a photo. Just wanted to put that out there. This is just a little small clip, little after bid. But yeah, see you guys later.